Hey everyone, it's me, Father Warner. We are on the eve of Ash Wednesday, at least I'm recording this on the eve of Ash Wednesday, and you'll be watching this video tomorrow in all probability. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. Now, yesterday I spoke about Lent being the most wonderful time of the year. I borrowed that line from A Christmas Carol. And I said, is Lent really the most wonderful time of the year? And I explained to you why I thought it is. Today, I want to borrow another line from Christmas, and that is, Jesus is the reason for the season. We say this at Christmas time. He is the reason for the season. And I want to say this to you. Lent is not about you. It's not about me. It's about Him. He is truly the reason for the season. So don't make the season of Lent about you, because there's much fuss sometimes in terms of what am I going to give up? What am I going to give up? That's on top of our mind, and very often it is driven by what are people going to think in my family, in my neighborhood, in society, in my church. And so we are driven to do things in Lent more out of pressure. If you take the readings that you will hear at Mass, and if you reflect upon it, Joel chapter 2 and Matthew chapter 5, God is inviting us, and let me read what the prophet Joel says to us. Jesus begins literally by saying, "It is I who speak." Joel chapter 2 verse 12, "It is I who speak. Come back to me with all your hearts." Jesus is saying, come on guys, let's give this relationship one more try. Come back. You got to make that journey. I'm waiting for you. Come back, but show me that you are sorry. Come back with fasting, weeping and mourning. These are ways by which we express our love for the Lord. That's why I said prayer, fasting, abstinence is not about me. It's about me expressing my love for Jesus. Yeah? Let your hearts be broken, not your garments torn. Don't make this a big fuss about yourself. Yeah? It's not about the externals. In the Gospel of Matthew, we are invited to follow 3 disciplines. And disciplines are good. You see, athletes are disciplined. An army is disciplined. The Christian must be disciplined. You and I have to be disciplined. If you're going to come close to Jesus, we have to follow disciplines. And the church gives us 3: prayer, fasting, almsgiving. The church does not say, guys, if you fast, if you pray, if you give alms. Jesus says, when you fast, when you pray, when you give alms. And he says when, because prayer, fasting and abstinence is not just a Lenten thing. It's meant for every single day of the year. We are called always to pray, always to fast, always to give alms. But Jesus says, hey, don't be like the hypocrites. Whatever you're doing this season, do it for me. Do it out of great love. Don't make a show about it. And I don't think it's anyone's business to know or to judge us in the season of Lent. Nobody has any right to judge you. Nobody has any right to even praise you and say, oh, you fast every day. Jesus says you've lost your reward. Yeah? If somebody asks you, what are you doing? What are you giving up? And that's the whole focus very often. What are you giving up? Just smile. Yeah? You don't need to offer them an explanation. And I think it's not nobody's business to ask you what is so private between you and your God. So I wish you well in this season of Lent. I'm making these videos as short as possible, more with a reflection. You have many videos that I've already put up. There are almost 2,000 videos that explain the scriptures. I'm doing this all by myself. I don't have staff anymore. I just want to make it as simple as possible. I don't have all the great lights, all the fancy editing. I hope that these messages touch your heart. And if they do, may I ask you to share it? That's the greatest gift, to share this with others. God bless you, and I will every day put out a video. Sometime early morning, it'll be up on YouTube. Bye for now.